Sam from Made by Ireland. I just wanted to finally unbox this giant box of sophisticated supplies that I got. I'm not actually sure if I am live yet, so I'm just going to give myself, well, I say I'm just going to give myself a second, but really I'm just actually checking on my phone to see if I've shown up yet, because to be honest, I get scared with technology. I know I've gone live a few times and I've gone live a few times using these screening platforms, but it still freaks me out. I still feel like, am I actually doing it? So if there is anyone here, say hi to me. Let me know that you can see me or hear me. At this stage, I really don't know. I don't know if anyone will be watching today or not, because this was a very last minute thing. Yep, it looks like I am live. I can see myself, so cool. I'm just going to start talking. Yeah, this was super last minute. Some of you know So today is the 27th here in Australia. I know it's still Boxing Day over in the US for some of you guys, but I have been doing a pop-up store at the shopping center for the 2 weeks leading up to Christmas. So I've been doing, I don't even know, to be honest. It feels like it's been nonstop. So it was a Thursday to a Sunday, and then I had Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday off, and then Thursday through to Boxing Day. And then obviously Christmas Day, I've got two littlies. I've got a 2-year-old and a 4-year-old. And then yesterday was Boxing Day. And so I feel like I'm still recovering. So if I look exhausted, that's why. I'm sorry. I haven't even opened this box. So this is, Jassy, this is my giant box here. Jassy from Sophisticated Supplies did tease a little bit about, who's this giant box? A few of you guys guessed, but yeah, I'm literally opening it live. I've got scissors here. You can't quite see it, but I'm trying to open this box as we talk. This box has been sitting here. Let's see, it was 13th of December is the shipping label. So I think it got here maybe like the day of my first market. Oh, hi, Holly. How are you? So good to see you. Merry Christmas. Yeah, so I think I got this like the first day of my market. So it's been sitting here staring at me, but I've not had the energy to open it, to be honest. And I figured, to be honest, I have no idea what's in this box. Jassy's probably told me and I've forgotten. I know what I ordered, but who knows what else I've got in here. I know there's some things that aren't from supplies, because Jassy has kindly helped me ship some stuff over from the US. I know a few of you from the US have said how expensive shipping is from Sophisticated Supplies. Let me tell you, you don't know about expensive shipping until you've tried to ship US to Australia. Like, that stuff is next level. I tried to order, I think it was 2 rolls of vinyl, and they quoted me $150 shipping for 2 rolls of vinyl. That's not including the actual rolls of vinyl, just shipping. So I am genuinely amazed by the deals that Jassy's been able to negotiate with UPS. I've actually got a little present here that I need to send to the UK to my friend Milena. When I was doing the pop-up, I was working with a bunch of local handmade businesses, and this lady made earrings. And as soon as I saw it, I thought of Milena. I shouldn't talk too much in case she watches this. But so I am used to international shipping. But yes, international shipping is next level. Okay. Oh, my packing slip's small this time. Yeah, I've only got a small. Let me just quickly hide my address. Don't want you guys all seeing my address, but see, it's tiny. It's only 1 sheet. So I did good. Everything's by 1 yard cuts, and it's all Vibrant Boo. Do you know why? It's because there was also, some of you know this, Jassy did this as a 2-part release. So there was the Twill release and then the Vibrant Boo release. And I didn't do the Twill release because, to be honest, the last month has been hectic here. I don't know how Christmas has been for you guys. For me, it's been crazy. I've just managed to wipe off my whiteboard list. In fact, I was sewing on Christmas. I was sewing 9 o'clock on Christmas because someone paid their custom order that they said they didn't want for Christmas, that they wanted after Christmas. But then they messaged me on Christmas Eve to say, oh, can I come pick it up on Boxing Day? Technically, it is after Christmas, but I was not prepared. So I was sewing 9 o'clock at night on Christmas. But it's done. She picked it up. She's happy. Yay. Anyway, so I had a twill order. That one I opened up. Oh, actually, let me quickly grab it because I opened up, but I didn't actually fully open it, if that makes sense. So I can do 2 unboxings at once. Okay, it's slightly destroyed. So this is the first lot of stuff that I got. It's slightly destroyed because my kids got to it first. I don't even know if I have the packing slip in here. Oh, because they've really destroyed it. Oh yeah, this is a slightly bigger packing slip. Still not that big. I've done good. So one of the things that I wanted to show you guys from this one, which was a November order. So this was an end of November order, but I've only just gotten around to opening it. Well, the kids actually opened this. I didn't open it. And one thing that I wanted to show you guys, because maybe I can put pressure on Jassy, or maybe I can get you guys to say yes or no whether you want this. So I feel like I've not been in Sewfisticated for so long that I'm forgetting words. The Zaria Refresh. So the Zaria Refresh is obviously like a refreshment bag, a bag for water bottles, for wine bottles. I love mine for wine bottles. They were a great hit at Christmas. I gave a few out as presents. I sold a fair few. But Jassy sent me this because for me in Australia, the only insulation I could really find is Insulbright. I think it's Insulbright. I think that's what it's called. But it's like a fleece. And like to me, it doesn't really feel super insulating. And Jassy said that she was able to get some, but she's been umming and ahhing about whether to stock it because obviously it's super lightweight, but it's bulky. So it kind of fits into like the Sewfisticated foam category where it's bulky. So shipping would come into the volumetric weight instead of like the actual weight. So I've asked her, send me some, let me try it out and see what we think. From looking at it, I really like it. It's like the stuff that you would get from like the insulated shopping bags, which is actually what I've been thinking of doing, is buying insulated shopping bags, cutting them up to use the insulation to make Zaria Refreshers. So I'm glad I don't have to do that now. But yeah, so I sneakily got her to send me a few rolls. I like it from what I can see here. So you've obviously got the silver backing. This side is like foamy, but it's not thick. So I don't know how well we can see that. See, so it's not thick. So I really quite like it from the look of it. So I'm going to try this out and I don't know when I can sew it up. I'm not going to lie. I'm a little bit burnt out from sewing so much leading up to Christmas. But I will get onto it and I'll let you guys know what I think about this. And let me or let Jassy know as well what you guys think. Would you guys be interested in special insulation foam that she has bought specially for bag making? So that's one of the things that I love about Sewfisticated Supplies. I don't need to talk too much. Holly's in here. I don't know who else is in here. There's a couple of eyeballs on me. But Sewfisticated Supplies isn't like the other supplies companies or whatever where it's a broad range of people. Jassy was a custom bag maker by trade. She then is now a pattern designer by trade. That's literally her full-time job. She doesn't do anything else apart from Sewfisticated Supplies and designing patterns. So all of the stuff that she's bought back, she's just done a trip to China. Did that make sense? She just did a trip to China to visit factories and visit manufacturers, literally just to source bag making supplies. So everything she sources is specific for bag makers by a bag maker from a bag maker designer, pattern designer. So like, I feel like you can't get better than that, right? Like, anyway, I've also got a giant bundle of adhesive foam. Oh, it's all the premium too. I did run out of Sewfisticated Premium because, so I'm sure you guys know, Sewfisticated foam comes in three weights: light, heavy, and premium. I ran out of premium because one of the other ladies in Australia Sorry, I'm so blank right now and I can't remember your name. And I know we talk a lot. Ange, maybe. I'm so sorry. If you are watching this, I'm so sorry. Just before Christmas, she ran out and couldn't wait for the restock. So she asked me to send her some. So I sent her the last bit of my stock. So I've now got some for myself again. So if you guys are in Australia and you wanted to try supplies out, but you were worried, you didn't want to pay like the postage up front, because to be honest, especially in Australia, if you can fill, I think the minimum, the first flat rate is like 2.5 kilos or maybe 2 kilos. If you can fill that first 2 kilos / 2.5 kilos, it makes more sense to buy directly from Jassy. But if you wanted to just try like one piece of Vibrant Vu or one piece of Twill, then let me know, hit me up. I'm happy to sell it to you back at cost price, whatever I paid for it. Don't worry about the shipping because I order that much anyway. Shipping ends up being nothing really. So, and then you just pay like the Australian shipping, because honestly, it doesn't bother me. I've got so much stuff. And I want to say I never use it all, but that's a lie because I ran out of black Twill, yellow Vibrant Vu, oh God, sea foam. Oh, I ran out of everything. So Holly just said it'll make sense to carry thermal as many of her bag patterns can be used for insulating lunch and drink bags. That's what I feel like too, Holly. That's what I said to Jassy, because I think like whether it takes off straight away or not, who knows? But like, why not just have it? Like I'll probably buy it. I need to, my kids are starting to get into, so Kian is last year of daycare next year, and then he's going to have to go into school. So I'm going to have to start doing actual lunch bags. So more stuff to use it for. It's never ending. I've shown this before. I'm still not technically allowed to show it, but Jassy sent me more colors of it. So I'm just going to show it because these colors are so pretty. So this is one of the new products that Jassy is bringing out. It's supposed to be in the new year. So this is next week. New Year's next week. So why not? Why not just show it properly? So it's a waterproof fabric. This is going to be amazing. There's a new pattern in place that she wants to bring this one. I don't know if you guys can see these colors. They're absolutely stunning. If you guys haven't already clicked, I have a thing for green lately. Green is my color at the moment. And these two are so beautiful. Oh, I'm really loving this. I can't wait to see her come up with the names for everything too. She absolutely hates naming colors. But these are the new, we've been teasing about them, but they are actually coming out now. January, Jassy is releasing this because she's also we've got a new pattern on the works. I say we, it's not me. I'm just in the testing team. But there's a new pattern where the testing is about to begin. That's not for this one. That one is a pattern. There's a lot of exciting things happening. I think some of you saw in the Bag Makers Club next year. I've already seen what Jassy has envisioned for that one. It's amazing. I can't wait. And then the bag that she bought this specific fabric out for is one that I've been asking for over a year. And she's finally designed it. She's telling me I'm gonna be like complaining while I'm filming it just because it's going to be massive. But I don't care. I want it. That's all I'm saying. Okay, so back to this is still my November package. So there's not actually that much here. I got a couple of Vibrant Vus because, like I said, this was some of you might not know the drama, but there was a whole drama with it was supposed to be a huge restock, but we have, I think I'm back. Sorry, I'm back. That was really awkward. So we have a storm here happening. So my internet might be dropping in and out. I'm doing this through a streaming platform. So hopefully the streaming platform's able to keep me going, maybe. I don't know. But yeah, so the drama. So there's a huge drama. The supplier didn't send all the Vibrant Vu, but they sent all the Twill. So all the Twill went online, but the Vibrant Vu didn't. luckily I'd run out of a bunch of Vibrant Vues anyway. So this is some of the Vibrant Vu colors that I got from that one. So I think, is this one a new one? I'm trying to keep track of everything, and I'm not going to lie, I forget. So I got some peach. Peach to me is quite similar to baby pink, but not quite as pink. So I've got some of that because if anyone's on the Sewfisticated websites or the Facebook page, you'll know baby pink and baby blue. There's like a huge uproar for it. Everyone wants it. It's always gone straight up. So I thought, let me try some peach and see if I can get away with peach. I also got some, oh, this is the new color, I think. Is this one the new color or is this one the new color? So one of these, I think this is the new color, cornflower. So I've got cornflower and denim dream. Surely this is denim dreams and this one's cornflower. So again, it's like, it's kind of that slightly darker than that baby blue. I really quite like that one too. And yeah, again, it was just me trying to get away from the really mainstream popular colors on Sewfisticated supplies because I know a lot of you are jumping at them and trying to get them really quickly. So I know how much I order at a time. I didn't want to be the person that made other people miss out. But I also thought like I wanted to see what other options I could give my customers because my customers have been loving the colors. Like that's kind of my specialty at the moment in terms of my customs is I literally tell everyone I can get you any color you want. Like you throw it at me, I've got it. This is the green in Vibrant Vu. I absolutely love the green. Have been a huge fan of the green for a long time. Obviously, I'm a green person, so that's probably not a surprise. But I really like that this green pairs down, pairs up. Because of that Vibrant Vu texture with the white linen in it, it really helps it. Like it really tends to blend really well with most things. I then had to do a top up on most of my twills. So this one is plum. I'm actually really desperately missing. I really should have the Sewfisticated website open while I'm talking colors because I forget. But there's so if this is plum, maybe it's wine. I don't know. But there's another darker purple that I am desperate on. Halloween has killed me of all of the darker purples. Like everyone wants it. There's been a huge, huge influx on Nightmare Before Christmas fans. So they've all been wanting like black and dark purples. So that's what I've been using. I like to use dark purple in my twill compared to Vibrant Vu against black for those kind of like moodier, darker makes because I find like the biggest difference with twill and Vibrant Vu, they're both waterproof. We all know this. Good morning, Jassy. So the biggest difference is how it looks. So the twill looks silkier and smoother. The Vibrant Vu obviously has like the grain to it. So I just find for me, when I'm doing those darker, moodier ones, I like the twill because of it. I then have some green again of twill. Like I said, eggplant. Yeah, eggplant. That's the one I'm missing. I'm missing eggplant. This one I'm pretty sure is plum because that's what I've got here on my sheet, unless I'm wrong. But yes, eggplant is what I'm missing. Eggplant I am obsessed with at the moment, which is funny because eggplant I didn't use for a really, really long time. So for a long time, I stocked eggplant and never touched it. And then all of a sudden now, boom, I'm out. And when I say boom, I'm out, I tend to I used to order 6 at a time, but now Jassy's doing things at yards. I do 3 at a time. So I try to have 3 yards of every color in stock because I never know what I'm going to get. And it's funny, like if I do a couple of Seafoam bags, it seems a bunch of Seafoam lovers jump out and they all want Seafoam custom makes. So that's why I try to have like 3 or 4 yards of certain colors. Oh, hi, Moira. I've got someone from New Zealand. Hi. Oh, how exciting. I've recently just opened up to New Zealand with custom bag making. Sorting out shipping was a whole different ballgame, but I've got this really lovely customer and she's like, I don't care how much shipping's going to cost. Send over to New Zealand, do it. So I did my first one to New Zealand and it was the large bee hip by Sewfisticated Craft. So she ordered that and then she's like, oh, I love it. I'm definitely going to order next year. Then her friend came out and ordered a Zaria refresh. And so I sent that one through. And then as soon as her friend got the refresh, she's like, no. Why does my friend have 2 bags? Because she bought the refresh, and I think she got a Kindle reader thing pouch, custom made. And so my first customer was like, no. I introduced my friend. Why does she have 2 bags and I only have 1? So she then requested a custom make Be Hip in medium. I've just sent that over to her. And now her friend's like, no. I want that bag too. So yeah, I've got a bit of New Zealand drama happening. Anyway, sorry, that was a weird detour. Okay, so I've got more twill. This one, sky blue. Sky blue is one of the ones that I used to order in bulk. Like I'm talking like 4 or 5 yards at a time. It slowed down a little bit for me with sky blue, only because I've been using so much of the vibrant Vu blues. But I want to go back a little bit more into the twill. I really love the twill on my waterproof bags, especially. I've seen a lot of people ask about like toiletries bags and things like that. I will always go for twill over vibrant Vu first when it comes to those kind of bags, because even though both vibrant Vu and twill are waterproof, the twill has that white cleanable feeling. So and I've done it with both. I've spilt stuff on both. I've accidentally had kids draw on both, and I've had to like clean it off, and both clean off easily. But I think from a consumer standpoint who doesn't understand fabric, and like I'm going to admit I don't understand fabric much most of the time, Jassy has to explain to me quite a lot, what is this fabric? Because she'll say like, oh, it kind of feels like nylon, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, blah, blah, blah. Like literally, I don't understand. Like in Australia, all we get is canvas, cotton woven, water resistant canvas, waterproof canvas. That's it. So anything else, I'm like, what? Explain that to me, but slowly. So yeah, so anything white cleanable to me is automatically twill, has to be twill. This is the teal. I absolutely love the teal. It's one of my favorite colors. I haven't used it that much lately, but this is one of my favorite combos. And so it's the so this is all twill. So it is peacock, teal, and violet. Look at that. That's such a pretty combo. Like I really want to do something with this combo soon, because it's killing me. Like staring at them in my cupboard. I used to have them like greens, purples, pinks, everything like kind of separated. But I've been putting these 3 together lately in my cupboard just so I could see them together, because look, it's so pretty. I love this color combo. So I really want to do that soon, hopefully very, very soon. So yeah, so like I said, I've obviously got violet, I've got peacock. And oh, is this new? No, this is royal blue. Royal blue isn't new. Why do I feel like I've not seen royal blue? Maybe I've not had royal blue in a very long time. No, I have had royal blue. I remember making stuff with royal blue. Never mind, ignore me. Yep, so this is the royal blue twill. I've obviously completely run out because I bought 2 yards of it. So even that is weird to me talking in yards, because obviously in Australia we're meters, but it is what it is. Periwinkle. Periwinkle used to be one of my favorites. If you look at on the Sewfisticated, oh, that was sticky, on the Sewfisticated Facebook page, on some of my older makes, most of my travel knives to start with were periwinkle twill. I really like it. It's not too girly of a purple. It's super pretty. Sorry, my phone vibrated, so I was like, oh, better double check I'm not saying something wrong. It's absolutely beautiful, and I really love, yeah, it's soft, it's subtle, but it's still pretty. So that was always one of my favorites. It was periwinkle and sky blue were my original first loves when it came to twill. So, okay, now I'm actually going to open my new box. Oh, I'm bringing it up. It's here. It exists. First of all, mesh. I don't know how, because mesh, like most of the patterns don't use that much mesh. but somehow I've run out of purple mesh. So I've obviously been doing stuff that requires a lot of mesh recently without realizing. That's one of the things that I really love about sophisticated mesh. I've said this before a long time ago. One of the first patterns I did, that's what it was. It was the fold and zip. The fold and zip backpack was one of my first patterns that I did from Sophisticated Craft. And it was one of the first times I had to work with mesh. I was a new bag maker, so I didn't know that you could, skip and take out certain things. And the pattern called for mesh. So I went looking for mesh. I went to the fabric shop in Australia and I bought mesh. I hated mesh. Mesh was the enemy. It is horrible. It's disgusting. I hate it. It's flimsy. It was horrible to cut. It was horrible to sew. Everything about it was just meh. Anyway, so when Jassy said like, oh, yeah, I'm bringing mesh to Sophisticated Supplies, I'm like, no. I'm never sewing with mesh again. It's not happening. Now I exclusively buy my mesh from her because there is apparently different versions of mesh. So what I love about the sophisticated meshes, so you've still got your stretch. Sorry if I'm going cross-eyed. I don't know if I'm going cross-eyed. So you've still got your stretch horizontally. Vertically, there's no stretch. So it's all that way, which is what you want. I don't know how well you can see this, but there's like some sort of structure to it. It's not like the other meshes where it just crumbles and turns into this gross muddle. Oh, I hate it. I don't like using the word hate. Hate's a strong word, but I really, really disliked it. But now with sophisticated mesh, I actually use mesh in all of the patterns that call for mesh. There is a reason for mesh pockets. I didn't realize it before, so I have to go back and say, Jassy, you were right. There is a reason why we use mesh pockets sometimes. It's also really good for those of you guys who sew on domestic machines. I say you guys, I do too, because obviously if you do a mesh pocket, you're not using as much fabric as well. Because obviously if you're doing a slip pocket, you have your lining. So you're looking at 2 layers of fabric, which doesn't sound like a lot, but if you're doing bags like the Pandora Allure or something like that, where there's a lot of layers, it adds up. So the mesh pockets come in really good because you're only 1 layer and it's really only like you still have gaps. So it's much easier, much gentler on your sewing machines, but it still gives you a slip pocket. So I love my mesh at the moment. Yeah, Moira is saying the same thing. Yeah. See, it's mesh. Definitely try the sophisticated mesh. I don't have, the packing list doesn't have the prices on it, but I know they're really quite affordable. I remember them being really affordable when Jassy posted them. So it's worth having a look. She has them in 2 different sizes too. I think there's a shorter version and the longer version. I always get it. Sorry, I was talking really fast there. I always get it by the 18-inch at the time because it lasts, because you don't use it that often. It's not like your lining fabrics where you use a lot. So at the moment I have mesh in, I think, black, purple, obviously. I think I've got a green in there. Surely I've got a green. I've got a yellow, a red, a black. So I just kind of get one of each color-ish, and it lasts me a long time because they do go for so long. Maureen, thank you for joining us. So nice to see the difference in size. Oh, thank you. The colors are weird. I have to admit to this. I'm hoping that they show up right on the screen, but like when you hold it, see, like this is the periwinkle, which is actually a purple. And when I hold it up against the royal blue, it doesn't really look purple. So it's one of those funny things where you kind of have to mix and play. Oh, here you go. Jassy's got it there. So Jassy's put the prices up there. So yeah, $5 for the 18-inch, 12-inch, $3.50. So yeah, the 12-inch for the $3.50, if you just wanted to try it out, is a great way to try it out. I buy 18 inches at a time because I go through it. It's really that simple. And I like to maximize on my postage because I already know I like the supplies. Like if you don't know, obviously buy the smaller quantities so you can get a little bit more. But because I love this stuff, like I can get 10 kilo box to Australia for, I think it's $50, which you know, when you divide it up against 10 kilos of stuff, that's a lot of stuff. Like I sent, and like to put that in perspective, I sent someone an order of 3 travel Nizers, which 3 travel Nizers don't weigh a lot. Like I think all up they weighed maybe 1.5 kilos, but they fell under the volumetric weight and they were bigger. Like there was 6 kilos volumetric or something. I don't know. And that was Australia to Australia. That postage cost me $57. That is the biggest money loss I've ever encountered in my custom make days so far. So I do know how much postage costs. And so like the fact that I could get 10 kilos from Singapore to Australia within a week, I'm like, yep, do it. $50. Here you go. Just take all my money. No, please don't take all my money. I'm poor. Christmas killed me. Okay, back to this. I have stuff. I don't know what stuff I have. I think this is stuff that Jassy has helped me collect from the US. So I'll throw that aside because that's neither here nor there. And my door is opening, so we might see a child pop in soon. Hello, child. You want to listen to Eye of the Tiger. I'll put on Eye of the Tiger. You don't need to dance for anybody. Nobody wants to see you dance. Bye, Kian. I love you. I'm going to put it on. Go away. Bye-bye. Hi, Savannah. You too. Bye. Bye, Padfoot. Can we close my door, please? I have to give them credit. They lasted longer than I expected. I have to put on Eye of the Tiger. I'm actually slightly proud of this, that my kids like cool songs. But this is the newest thing that he has decided he likes. He likes Eye of the Tiger. So, don't play on my phone. We need it to play on the outside. There we go, that one. So, yeah, so I am actually kind of proud of it because, I mean, they've got good music taste, right? So there we go. Are we playing now? There we go. It should be playing for them. They should be happy. Hopefully that buys me a few more minutes. Okay, back to this. Webbing. I've never actually ordered webbing from, I've never actually ordered webbing from Jassy before. Mainly because I buy Dance Party in the Sewing Studio. No Dance Party in here. Do not. We just, Savannah got a Furby for Christmas. And one of the settings for Furby is Dance Party. And like, I have heard Dance Party said so much the last 2 days. It's just constant. Furby, Dance Party. Yeah, it's constant. Anyway, webbing. I'm talking about webbing. Shh, Nikki, go away. As soon as Nikki comes on, we go off track again. Yeah, so this is webbing that I've just got from Jassy. I've never bought webbing from Jassy before because, truth be told, I buy webbing in bulk. And I worry about buying webbing from Jassy because it takes up space and weight limit that I can use for Vibrant Voo. But because I did a twill order so recently and then the Vibrant Voo, I was like, why not? Let's do some webbing. So I normally get webbing by 1-inch webbing. So this one that Jassy sent me, I think, is it 1.5? Yeah, 1.5. So I'm going to try it out. It feels really nice. It's beautiful seatbelt webbing, which I love. It feels really nice. Jassy has been trying to convince me to move over to the 1.5-inch webbing train because, and I'm not allowed to give too much information because this is like, we haven't even begun testing. Like we're just opening the testing group now. I think we're still looking at testers. So I'm not supposed to talk too much about it, but the new pattern, she's like, Sam, do not use 1-inch webbing. Do not use 1-inch webbing. If you look at some of my tester makes, you can hear Jassy complain in her head because like her beautiful Pandora Allures, Jassy gave us like, oh yeah, let's use fabric, 2 lots of fabric. And here I am webbing. And Jassy, you know, she's like, why are you using webbing? You're destroying my pretty pattern. No, she doesn't say that. But like, she does say like, Sam, if you use fabric, it looks better. Okay. And she's been harassing me for the new pattern, I cannot use 1-inch webbing, apparently. She said, get the thicker webbing. So that's your hint. So if you are interested in getting the new pattern, which we haven't even told you what it is yet, start looking into 1.5-inch webbing. Okay, that's a hint. So yes, 1.5 inch webbing. She's also sent me these cute little things. I don't know if I'm allowed to, can I show these, Jessie? You're here. I don't know if you can hear me right now or how far behind you are, but she sent me some really cool stuff. I'm talking about the hardware stuff. I don't know if I can talk about it. So a buckle. She sent me a buckle. So I do have a buckle. Oh, 5 meter or 5 yard length. That would be pretty cool. Can we do longer lengths, Jessie? Maybe. Can we start doing bulk lengths? Because that would be really cool. Because I do buy my webbing in bulk. I buy mine in like 45 meters. Oh, yes, I can talk about this. Yes. Okay. So I haven't even played with this yet. I saw a video of Jessie playing with this. So I'm super excited. Okay. So this is a buckle clip. That looks really cool. I'm trying to work out. It has arrows telling me what to do. So it opens up like that, but there's a magnet in it. So it snaps straight back on. Did you guys see that? So like I just put it there. The magnet snapped it on. That is so cool. So this is a new buckle strap that Jessie is asking me to trial. I believe she had 3 or 4 different styles to trial. So there's a few hanging around. Nikki's got one. Jen's got one. Sorry, I'm going to play with this. I'm going to play with this for a while now. This is actually so satisfying. I don't know. So the thing I want to test mainly for these is how strong it is, because obviously it's held together by a magnet. Like we don't want it to come off too easily. So I'm going to have to trial this. This is super fun. So this is obviously in store for one of the bag patterns that Jessie's already working on. That's going to be happening next year, which is why she sent me this to play with. So yeah, we've got that. Oh, I dropped it already. These also fell out. For those of you who don't know, I have a love-hate relationship with the fabric friends from Jessie's website, from Sewfisticated Supplies. If you ever have any small little bit of weight limit left, I always say go for the pens. Mainly because I lose mine all the time. It's really bad. Jessie's said to me so many times, stop losing your pens, stop losing your pens. But they're so good. It is like a fidget toy, isn't it, Maureen? It's so much fun to play with. But the silver ones are for vinyl, black and blue are for fabric, and they are heat erasable. So, well, not the vinyl one. The vinyl one obviously isn't heat erasable. Let's not put our vinyl under heat. The silver ones are for vinyl and they're wipe cleanable. And I love them because, to be honest, I just hate chalk and I hate looking for the ones. Yeah. Nikki's had to hide hers because she keeps playing with it. Okay, now, ta-da! This is what we've been waiting for. The actual order that I've made of all of my vibrant blue colors. Oh, they are pretty. What have I got here? I think, do I have new colors here? Oh, I do. So there was a couple of new colors that Jessie brought out. So let me, sorry, you guys are listening to plastic opening, which is not fun. Okay, so first of all, I know I said I bought in the peach because I didn't want to steal too much of it. But here's the baby pink. Let me see if I can. Everything's going to collapse because I really want to show you guys the peach against the baby pink. This is what I get for not thinking in advance. Okay, so this is the peach. This is the baby pink. So they're similar, but they're different. So I'm hoping, because sometimes I get some people that are like, oh, it's too corally, oh, it's too pink. So I feel like this is the peach is a little bit more sophisticated. The baby pink is a little more cute. So I've got both of those now. It's actually super, super sweet looking at them together. Will you focus? Will you focus on me? I can't get anything to work this morning. I'm sorry, you guys. So I got, here I am saying I'm not spending too much. I'm not stealing everyone's stuff. And I got 2 yards of the baby pink. I feel my door opening again. Nope, it closed. We're okay. This is the cornflower. So obviously I forgot that I ordered cornflower in my first order because I didn't open it. This is what you get for not opening packages. And I went, oh, I don't think I have cornflower. So I ordered it again, which is fine. I will use it. It's beautiful. I've got violet. Oh, I've completely run out of violet. So I've bought 3 yards of it. Violet is one of my, I say it's one of my favorite colors, but it's not. It's one of my custom makes favorite colors at the moment, because obviously most of the ones I do are custom makes. I let my clients, my customers, I never know to call them customers or clients, but I let them choose their lining colors and everything as well. And the Violet Vibrant Boo is one of the favorites. So I always have to get that in bulk. So I got 3 yards of that one. This one is always one, if you've watched any of my videos in the past, you know I'm always confused by this. Red Vibrant Boo. I'm not a fan of red. Like, red is too emotional of a color for me, but for some reason I have a lot of people who like red and order red bags, bag linings. I recently did a horror themed baby bag. So they really wanted red pockets. Even saying horror themed baby bag sounds weird, but like the bag is absolutely adorable. The fabric that they found that they chose is so cute. Like when she first said, I want a horror themed baby bag, I was petrified. But then what she came up with, I was like, oh my God, this is super cute. But yes, so we have the Red Vibrant Boo for, yeah. I don't know. I lost my train of thoughts. Red Vibrant Boo. Oh, is this one new? Or do I just never had it? This is burnt orange. It's actually a little bit more, almost a bit more burgundy. Let me put it against the red. Like it's really beautiful. Oh no, it is a burnt orange. It's really beautiful. It's got like a reddish brownish tinge to it. Oh, excuse me. I really like that. I'm trying to mentally think of like what I can do with it, what I can play with. I really like this one. Surely I've had it before. I try to make sure I buy every single color. So now I'm really confused why I've not had burnt orange before. And Jassie's not coming to say it's new. So maybe I just don't pay enough attention. Ta-da! Seafoam! Seafoam is one of my favorites. I've got 3 yards of it. I am completely out. But I have a confession to make. For ages, I didn't realize Seafoam and Aquamarine were different. Aquamarine's the next one I bought, which, again, I have 3 yards of it. I think I might have done this in the past, but I'm just going to do it again. So Seafoam, Aquamarine. So Seafoam is a little bit more green. Aquamarine is a little bit more blue. You can really tell the difference when you hold it against violet. Oh, let me move some stuff around. Because I do tend to pair it with violet a lot. It does look like a brick color, Maureen. Yes, it really does. Yeah, it's like that red brick color, but like not as triggering. So let me try and remember which one's which again. Yeah. Seafoam. So Seafoam against the violet, to me, always looks super beautiful. It's a little bit more mermaid. To me, it's a little bit more sophisticated, a little bit more pretty. Whereas the Aquamarine against the blue, it's a little bit more fun. I don't know if it's showing up on the screen as much as I think it is, but yeah, that's actually super pretty. What? Nikki ordered 1 yard of Seafoam and 1 yard of peacock. I don't believe that. Nikki and I have been talking for ages, and I'm like, Nikki's like, oh, I don't think I can do 1 yard cuts. Like, how can I do 1 yard cuts? Here she is. There you go. Oh, not peacock, Poseidon. Of course it's Poseidon. And this is peacock. So peacock is a new one. Is this the peacock? Yeah. So I've got some peacock I really wanted to play with and try out, because See, Nikki's huge on the Poseidon. I haven't been able to use Poseidon as much. Poseidon is like a darker bluey green color. And for whatever reason, I've just not been able to use it as much lately. I think I tend to go for brighter color combinations. And because I tell my customers they can get whatever color they want, they tend to give me like brighter options. So I really want to try and go a little bit moodier, go a little bit darker. So I'm hoping the peacock is what's going to help me move people down that path. Then I have baby blue. Again, I got 2 yards of the baby blue. So let me just show you again. Baby blue, sea foam, and aquamarine. So when Jassy first brought out all the colors, I was like, I'm not going to get everything. I'll just decide which blue. I don't know, Nikki. I thought that looked like Poseidon too, but my packing slip says peacock. So who knows at this point? I should actually pull out my Poseidon and have a look. So I've got these. So this is baby blue, aquamarine, and sea foam. So like when Jassy first brought out, let me see if it's better if I come this way. Because there's a yellow tinge right now to my camera. It's making me look tanner than I am. When Jassy first brought out all the different colors in Vibrant Blue, I was like, I don't need all the colors because I'll just choose which ones I use the most. It doesn't work. I just end up getting all of them. But these 3 I tend to pull out when I'm trying to mix and match. So a lot of people say they want a purple bag or a pink bag. I'll pull out the purples, I'll pull out the pinks, but then I try to pair it with one of these. That's why I use so much baby blue, sea foam, and aquamarine, because I tend to pair them with those girlier colors. I shouldn't say girly colors, with the pinks and the purples. And I think that kind of brings it out and makes it pop a bit more. So I've been trying to do that and convincing, that sounds like I'm manipulating, but showing customers how that works and how it helps bring out the colors more. And I think it really is. And it's one of those things where the more colors you stock, the more options you can have, right? So you can play around with it. And this is Stormy Gray. So this is Stormy Gray. This one's a new one. Jassy used to have a black Vibrant Vu, but the black Vibrant Vu wasn't waterproof and couldn't be made into waterproof. So she found the next darkest option, which was this one, which is Stormy Gray. To me, it's still very black. Obviously, it's not. You can see against my chair. My chair's black. So it is definitely not quite black, but it's very close to black, which is really cool because I use a lot of black twill. Let me see. I've got some right there on my cutting table. Oh, we're going to see me close up. I've been trying to clean up my sewing area, so I've got stuff everywhere. So this is black twill. This is the Stormy Gray. So it is definitely not quite black. Against that, it definitely looks more gray than black. But I really like it because I feel like sometimes the twill, especially for pockets, because the twill's a little bit slippier. I really do like the Vibrant Vu for pockets a little bit more. I don't know why. I feel like having a little bit more grip is better, but maybe it's just in my head. That's just kind of what I like. So that's that. That's everything, I think. So I'm pretty sure the rest of this stuff is stuff that Jassy has helped me order in, which I'm actually surprised by because that is not exactly what I thought I was getting, but I'm happy about it. I'm super happy, actually happy about it than what it is, what I thought I was getting. So, so that's opened all up. So I'm just going to drop some secrets that aren't secrets that are secrets. So Sewfisticated Patterns is testing a new pattern. That one's coming soon. Like I said, stock up on your 1.5 inch. So that one's we're about to begin testing now. So that will be the first pattern for next year. The Bag Making Club Sewfisticated Supplies is in their first quarter. So check that out if you don't already know about it. I think, is that one for February or March? I can't remember, but yes. So Sophisticated Supplies is in that. Sophisticated Craft is in that one. There's another pattern coming up that I'm super excited about that will use that new fabric that I showed you guys. Let me bring that in. Seriously, I love these two colors. Look at them. Is that actually do I just like it because it's pretty much, is that pretty much aquamarine or seafoam? So that's seafoam. Yeah, it's a slightly brighter version of seafoam. I love it. Anyway, that's the new fabric that's going to come out very soon. Bag of Month Club is March. There we go. Yep. So March is going to be the Sophisticated Supplies one. So yep, you can still jump in on the early bird for it. Jassie's just saying. So with the bag maker of the club, if you want to be able to access that pattern first, make sure you join, because Jassie can't release that pattern for a while after. So jump onto the club so that you actually get the pattern when everyone else gets the pattern. Otherwise, you're just going to have to wait around. Yeah, so there's a lot happening. Obviously, you guys saw this little fidget thing that I love. Hopefully, that's something that Jassie is moving more into as well with supplies. I know Holly already let us know, but any of you who jumped in a little bit later because I surprised you all, the insulation foam that I stole some from Jassie, let us know if you like it, if you would like it. I'm going to try it out and let you guys know what I think about it as well. I think those are the main things with Sophisticated that I know are coming up that I can think of. So yeah, 2025 is going to be a huge year. There's a lot happening. In terms of me, I want to round out the year Tuesday, my time. So what's the date on Tuesday? I think that might actually be New Year's Eve. Next Tuesday, yeah, which is New Year's Eve, my time, so Australia time. So it'll be 30th of December US time. I'm hoping to come live again. I've got Savannah in daycare and Kian will be home alone, but we just bought him a giant play center, so he'll happily play by himself for hours. I want to come on and I want to talk about bag testing and why I love it and all that kind of stuff, and answer any questions you guys have about testing. I've had a few people message me about testing and if it's worth applying for, if it's not worth applying for, not just for Sophisticated, but just in general bag testing. I'm a huge fan of bag testing. I think it's pushed me to become better than where I should be and what I should be. So I really want to talk about that. If you guys have any things you want me to talk about next year, let me know. I really want to make the lives more scheduled, more organized. Every Friday, Australia time, so Thursday night US time, I don't have the kids. So that's my easiest day for me to do it if you guys want to. But let me know what you guys think. If you want me to talk more, talk less. You don't want to see my face as often. Yeah, so I'm really excited for that. I want to get on board and talk to you guys more. I still need to and want to dissect the pop-up I did and talk to you guys all about it, but I think I need to kind of absorb that information myself a little bit more before I come and talk about it. I'm still trying to decide whether it was worth my time or not, whether it was good or not. It seems like every half an hour I'm changing my mind whether I should have done it or shouldn't have done it. So yeah, so I just need a little bit more time to like really swallow that information before I come out and talk about it, I think. But that was all of my supplies. I've actually managed to keep it relatively short, I think, for me. Yeah, Jassie's got a few more vinyls that I'm hoping to be able to get on next year. Like some of you know, I've now got my bags in a consignment shop. I think it's a consignment shop. Is that what they're called? Like it's a collective shop where handmade people put all their bags together, or not bags, but stuff together. So I'm in a consignment shop at the moment, and a lot of my stuff is still very much my style, but I think I need to maybe go a little bit more mainstream, a little bit less quirky and just for a shop. environment, maybe. I don't know. I still have to think about it. Yeah, so there's a lot happening in my head, obviously. But yeah, it's been fun. Thank you for joining me on like during holiday times, you guys. Like it means a lot. Every time I come live, it surprises me how many of you guys jump on and listen to me talk. It blows my mind. Genuinely blows my mind that people will sit here and listen to me talk. So I think it's time to get back to these guys. Kian's not even wanting to talk to me. He's just walked past me. So I guess he wants his playroom back as well. So I am going to duck off. Leave me comments. I will respond. I will see them. I am going to be active on Facebook again very shortly. I took a little hiatus, as some of you might have guessed. But I'm back. I'm here. So I will talk to you all soon. Thank you so much for joining in. It's Sam from Made by Ireland, and I'll see you all later. Bye.